Okay, welcome guys. We're going to be playing a bit of Gladius today. God, I'm a bit tongue-tied. I've just woken up. So if you are watching this on YouTube, this is actually just I'm now going to be continuing on this particular YouTube series here on Twitch as well. So it's going to be live streamed. If you're watching on Twitch, this is going to be the first time you've probably seen this part of the series because I haven't actually uploaded any of the actual episodes yet onto YouTube. So I'm about probably a bit more than halfway through a game of Gladius at this stage, and I thought I'd I was going to just go and record the YouTube series just sort of privately, but then I thought, I also killed two birds with one stone, so I thought I'd actually come and play it over here on Twitch. So that's why it's going to be a little bit different sort of format, because I'm a fair way into the actual YouTube series now. So just a very quick summary, just to sort of go through the bits and pieces. The mods that we're using is we've basically got the Gladius Plus, expanded setup, neutral pack, Too Many Voices mod, and Chapters of the Imperium are the main mods. And so the Chapters of the Imperium adds a heap of different Space Marine factions to the game. And I've been destroying a lot of them where we are at this point in time. And we're in war with the White something or others. I forget what they're called. Anyway, not White Wolves. They're, I forget what they are. Anyway, they're one of the white factions. Let's go back and just go continue. So there we go. And this will just a bit of a summary as to how we got to where we are. So we're playing as the Astra Militarum, which are they're a very squishy faction at the start of the game, but we've now sort of got to the point where we're quite powerful. So this is our capital back in through here. I'm not building anything at this stage. I'm sort of just trying to let the resources accrue, and then we're not building anything in the capital. So the capital specialises in, if we have a bit of a look at this, specialises in, it's the only place we can build the Tech Priest Engine Seers. So I've got this, that's where I can sort of build them. I haven't built that anywhere else. This is really our main barracks for building different sorts of infantry. Now, I can afford to get another Bulgrin. I probably might just get a few other specialist type units as well at some point, I think. And then the Manufactorum, this is really what we're specialising in mainly. And so once the Astra Militarum get to the point where they can start to get their vehicles, then you really want to be pumping them out. And so even though it looks really healthy with the ore, it hasn't been. I've had to really focus very heavily. You'll sort of see that there's a little bit of ore coming from the capital, and then this is the next city back over here. If I click on the city in through this side, mainly getting energy from here, and a bit of ore from over this side. This one doesn't really build much other than the heroes. So I can build heroes from this one, but the heroes in the Astra Militarum, other than the tank commander, are pretty useless. I'm not going to worry about the tank commander though, so we'll leave that one across. And then this is the newest city that we actually have. Just got the 3, and this one specialises in with the void port in aircraft. So I'll be building heaps and heaps of aircraft from here, which means I'm going to need heaps and heaps of energy. So I'll be wanting to get maybe sort of 3 or 4 of these Thunderbolts, and so that's where we are there. In terms of research, I'm doing Kraken Bolts at the moment, which are way down here. So I've done a lot of the research. So we're just now getting into Tier 9, so we're almost at Tier 10. I wouldn't mind getting this Bane Blade. So a super heavy tank with devastating firepower, that's something I do want to get, but I need to get 2 of these. So I'm going to go and get the Kraken Bolts and the Sky Strike missile. So I'm going to just grab those 2. I'm not going to worry about the bomber. I mean, it's sort of, I don't know, maybe the bomber would be a good way for us to go. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. So we'll see how we go. But the Hunter-Killer missile grants ground vehicles the ability to fire Hunter-Killer missiles. That would be good as well. Bulwark and the Emperor. Increase the armour of units in the city. Okay, that's all right. Anyway, that's sort of where we are. So, but we're getting the Kraken Bolts at the moment. So the increasing the armour penetration of bolt weapons. We've got a fair few, a lot of our things, like for example the Lemon Rust battle tanks have got the heavy bolters on them. So grants this gives us to Bane Blades, Lemon Rust tanks, and Valkyries. So we've got a lot of things that are using the heavy bolters already, or just bolters in general. So I'll just go and click on OK there. I'm happy to stay researching that one. So that's pretty much where we are with the cities. Let's just go down to where the actual action is. Actually, if I sort of, you can't really zoom. I wish there was like a mid-level between the small map and the big map. Like it was, there isn't though. We've got a small raiding group that is back over through here. So I've sent like the first. We've got a Valkyrie, which is one of the crafts that can actually then do the. This one is, well, we're using this one as, this is a transport, a cargo transport, but it is quite powerful. So I'll just get it to kill off the ambles. I'm using it as a scout for the middle of the map. And at the moment, yeah, I've got a transport over here full of Bulgarins. So I'm just going to go and position that one here. That'll kill that one off. So I've just got a Chimera here. I'm using this, and then the Psyker here is also very, very close to all these other units. So I'm just going to leave him floating around in there as well. I've got a scout this way as well. So I've got, that's the group that's really in the west. Let's just go back there again. There was a group of Space Wolves that were around in here somewhere, but that's now been taken over. We can sort of see there's a different sort of flag there. Who's that? Who is that? I don't think that's the same as... Where is the other one that we can see? This one here. Yeah, this is different. This is the Tau. So we've got the Tau in through this side, and they've actually come through and taken this from us a fair while ago now. They haven't really sort of extended very far in. But there was a whole lot of Space Wolves back over here, and this is now, they've now lost themselves to whoever this group is, and I can't think of what that one actually is, what that shape is. I don't think it's Astra Militarum. I've got one Astra Militarum group. What's ours look like? We do have the 3 areas, but ours has got like a triangle, so it's not Astra Militarum. Not sure what that one actually is. Just make sure everything's working with the stream. I think it is. I think everything's okay. Yep, I think we've got green lights, so I'm guessing that's all okay. Yep, it's Twitch streaming. Should be working, I guess. Anyway, we'll keep on going. If anyone is out there, if you can just let me know, just give me a thumbs up or just say, yep, it's you're live, whatever. But anyway, we'll continue on. So anyway, we're a fair way in. We've got like a very, very strong force. Not so much here. This is more like a raiding force that I just wanted to sort of just pick apart the middle of the map and probably sort of swing down towards the south, more so than take on the other forces over here. These definitely aren't strong enough to take on those sort of forces. Back down through this side, I've then sort of got like I've been raiding through the middle of the map a lot, and so I've got like a lot of the middle of the map now is controlled by us. And down through here is where I've got my main armies. So I've got like a group just on the, like this is almost like another raiding force back over this side, where I've got one of the rattling snipers. I've got 1 or 2 of those. I think I might have 2 of these in the actual mix itself. You can see there that this does a lot of damage, but we do actually have now a Fortress of Redemption, which has just appeared back and through over here. So I think, do I want to clear out this, or do I want to clear out this one? I probably want to clear out this this ship here, the Storm Raven gunship. This is this other faction. So this is like a special. This has got the White Scars is what it is. White Scars Tactical Squad 2, and Veteran White Scars back in through this side. So we're sort of seeing like they've got a whole heap of different units that are now starting to come through. They were actually, to put this into perspective, this was the last Necron city. So hi Star and hi Cyborg, how you guys going? Welcome. So I guess the stream is working then in that case. That's good. So this was a Necron city. This was the last of the Necron cities, and it's funny because it was a 3-way tussle for this city. I was like the White Scars were hitting it from the south, and ultimately I sort of took it from the north. But above that, there was a Space Marine city back up and through here as well. And so I finished that off. Actually, where was it? It was, there was one around here somewhere, and then there was another one even further up. And each of them were sort of pushing south, so I've been able to raid through very quickly through those cities until we got to this point here where we're now meeting we've met the main army of the White Scars. Hi Toothless Shark, how are you going? So you're saying using chapters of the Imperium mod? Yes. Yeah, it's very, very good actually, very good. I mean, it's even got, which is sort of like the first thing I tested was just did F1 and went to factions, and sure enough, there they all are. You know, like the Black Templars, Crimson Fist. It doesn't change that much, but it does have. Where does it actually change? One thing it does tend to sort of have. They're all very similar, of course, because they're all Space Marines that we've got there. If we go to units. So they're all even in here. So if we go to the White Scars, for example, we'll then sort of see... Now, there's a few things that sort of don't make a lot of sense. They've got White Scars Tactical Squad 1 and 2, and I don't know what the difference is. So there's no... I can't see any difference between the 1 and the 2. Like the... it's all the same. So I don't know why they've got two different ones, and each of them has that, and I've got no idea why. But they do actually have, specific things that are for, like they're called different things anyway across through here. I'm guessing it's the same weaponry, just reskinned. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So Toothless Shark is saying, I think they're just cosmetic differences. Yeah, same stats. Yeah, that would make sense. Some of the little things like the librarians... actually, was it librarians one? And some of the heroes don't have... The graphics isn't great for what gets shown on the map. But I'm not seeing it there. Was it librarians or the... what other one have they got? Let's have a bit of a look. Here they go. Yeah, see how... I don't know if you can see that, but the Vanguard White Scars Veteran has got a different sort of... Look, the others are all soft with the... what's it called? Anyway, whatever, like the sort of blurriness. But this one here is an actual bitmap. It's like it's either on or off. It doesn't have the anti-aliasing, is the word I'm thinking of. Like this is anti-aliased, which gives it that sort of soft effect, whereas this one's not. So there's a few things like that when you sort of look at them where they don't actually have the 100% the right graphics. Here we go. The chaplains are the same. Chaplains with jump packs have also just got this bitmap approach rather than the anti-aliased approach. So, okay, so Toothless Shark, I'm playing Black Templars in my current game. Yeah, it's a cool, very cool addition to the game. So, where are we up to? So Cyborg is saying, when did you start playing this? I've been playing this for YouTube, is the backstory. So this is actually a game that and I was thinking, because I've been playing it all, like, the last couple of days, recording for YouTube. So I'm a fair way into the YouTube recording, but I'm also at a point with the YouTube recording where hardly anyone's going to be watching it by this stage. So then I thought, okay, well, I still want to keep on doing the YouTube recording, but I also wanted to stream here on Twitch. So I thought, hey, I'll do both. I'll continue on the game and do the stream with the, like, so we're a fair way into this particular game. So Toothless Shark veterans are actually stronger than standard troops, so they are. So not. Yeah, I can see that they're different, but I was just more these tactical squad 1 and 2. I've noticed that there's a couple of them. It's not using the correct title case there for tactical squad 1. But anyway, overall it's pretty good. But it's just a few little graphics things like this. Just they do stand out on the map for me anyway. So, and that's across the board. If we go across the salamanders, they'll probably have the same sort of issue. Yeah, so there's chaplains with jump packs and and their veteran, like their veteran salamander squads. They've got veteran salamanders. They don't have the tactical squads 1 and 2. Yeah, anyway, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so we've got those. Just grab a quick drink of water. So this here is the world-beating army. This is the army that's going to change everything. I've had another little group coming through here with one of the rattlings, one of the heavy weapon squads, and just a couple of of guardsmen are in this particular vehicle, and so they're just coming. They've come through from the back. They've been just clearing up like the back corners, you know, sort of getting rid of you know, some of the creatures from the back, because the AI hadn't actually gotten everything in the corner of the map. So this is just sort of sweeping. It's not really strong enough to take on the full-on forces that we're seeing. We've had a few setbacks. And so we've got like I've got a Tech Priest Engineer back through here just to go and help heal the different tanks. So we'll just keep on doing this one. So this tank is trying to get healed up. The White Scars have certainly, they haven't taken any real, our tanks haven't taken any massive damage. I mean, we have taken a lot of damage with different attacks that they've done, but nothing to really sort of stop us. All our artillery is over through here, but the tanks are sort of rolling through, and I've been trying to get into this area through here. So I'm just going to go and get into the Imperial Ruins. So I was saying the Imperium's Greek Wars is about to get a new Alexander DLC soon to be released. Are you up for getting into that game to be ready? That's a very good game, actually. I really do like that. Here we go. So we're seeing, this is where they've all been running away to. I wanted to get into the ruins, just so we're sort of fighting from in here. This captain has been a bit of a thorn in our side, but hasn't done a hell of a lot of damage. The flying craft have been the ones that have really done the damage to our armour. So that's why I'm trying to very quickly get some others. I can't quite kill those. I can kill one of those, so I can almost get all of that. I think I'll go after the captain again. Yeah, these guys can't do a hell of a lot of damage to my the Lehman Russ tanks, and also my tank commander. We take a little bit, but it doesn't really matter that much. Here we go. We can kill off the captain now. It's a level 9 captain. So that was good going. Back over here. Oh, there's forest right there. Okay, so we can't see through the forest. Now, Devastators really do a lot of damage. So I've got to be, like, now that I've seen these, I have to go after the Devastator Space Marines. They've got this las cannon. It's a heavy, so now they've moved to get to this position, so they're inaccurate at this point in time. So if we have a bit of a look at what this one does, it does 10.1 damage times 3. So it does 30 damage. Armor penetration of 7, which is really high. But the accuracy there, you can see there is only 2. Now, it's got the poor accuracy for a couple of different reasons. One is because it's just moved, and the other is because it's also largely broken. But we haven't seen this unit yet. It's I think with losing that captain, that was just luck that we got rid of the captain, destroyed all their morale, and now we've actually got a big problem through here. Hi, Quetzalcoatl, how you going? Another Gladius commissar, never enough of those. Yeah, this is just an incredible game, Gladius. So this one at the back here, I can get one of them with this particular unit, and this is really, I can get to that one there as well and get another shot at that unit. Let's do this. Yeah, I want to just keep on seeing what's coming, because the Devastator Marines with that large gun. If he stays where he is and then does the shot, they've also got the hotshot power packs, increasing the armor penetration. So the armor penetration is 7. That's what so the gun was probably 6 before that. My tanks are 10 armor, so these are really quite strong armored tanks. But these chew through the actual these tanks. So I need to destroy the Devastator Marines whenever I see them. This is the biggest threat to me. So I don't get to use all the guns that we actually have on board, but because there's, on the Lehman Russ tanks, I've got a battle cannon, which is range 3, and a las cannon, which is range 3, and then I've got the heavy bolters, which are range 2. So I do more damage against things that are within 2, but I really need to get rid of these guys. These guys here have only got bolt guns, which have only got armor penetration 2. The accuracy is low because they've basically been they're broken. Rapid fire, so they do more damage at close range, but they're nowhere near enough damage to sort of hurt our guys. Okay, then we can start. I could bring that one forward, which I won't bother. But then I've just got the artillery, so let's finish this thing off with artillery. There we go. Now these won't do great damage against the gunship. The gunship is very, very strong. I'll probably do more damage with the with this guy here. I'm going to stay in the fight here, even though they've got a Fortress of Redemption. Let's use the sniper. The Rattlings are incredible against infantry. Just absolutely amazing. Now inside we've got ourselves a Lord Commissar, which is useless. One of the most useless heroes in the game. But I've got him manning the lasgun array basically. So he's just staying in there just to literally just to fire this particular gun. You actually need to needs to be a manned weapon. So the Chimera has to have like a at least one passenger to be able to then sort of take things on. So we'll do that. Okay, so it's good as I was saying, what's so bad about the Commissar? They're just shockingly bad. So he's got 7 armor. That's not too bad. 9 hit points. He doesn't have. Actually, if I go back to F1, otherwise I've got to take him out of the actual out of the vehicle to show what he's like. I've only got one of them. I've only got one of the tank commanders too. They're very, very good. Like these guys are great. So I've decked him out with all sorts of stuff. But yeah, the poor old Commissar is really just more. He's more there just to push the other guys around. Let's just keep on going with this one. So we're going to be able to finish that one off. This one can run. The Rattling can actually fire and run. I think I'll still keep him where he is. Anyway, just go F1. Astra Militarum. And Lord Commissar. So he has, so A, he's like his basic kit is 6 armor and 6 hit points, so very, very weak hit points. Uses a bolt gun, which does 1.5 damage and 1 armor penetration, which is useless. And he has a power sword, which is 1 damage. And he manages to whack it 3 times with armor penetration 4. So again, really, really poor. Like he's a terrible fighter on his own. He does have the skills that he brings in when he actually is amongst the infantry is an Aura of Discipline, which is a passive action which does give extra accuracy. So he's good in that sort of role as long as he's sort of close by. And I think that even in the vehicle, I think that still is exerted. So I think he actually does do this one. Bring It Down is a free action, so radius of 1 tile, increase the armor penetration of the Lord Commissar and adjacent allied Alamistarum infantry. So I could actually pull him out to use that, I guess. Yeah, Bring It Down is it actually goes from +2 to +6. Actually, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Summary Execution. So I've this one here is. He had executed a squad member of an adjacent infantry squad to restore morale of nearby allied units. I haven't bothered with using that one at all. And then Iron Will, which is after dying, the Lord Commissar immediately comes back to life. So he's sort of like undying. But as far as an actual commander, he's pretty damn useless. So he's really not that great. So it's sort of one of those things where I've got him there. Now, do we get that boost? Discipline 2, yeah. So you can see there the accuracy is being increased because the Commissar is close by. Does that one get it? No, it's got to be. They've got to be right next to him. This is not infantry, so they don't get it. So he's great amongst infantry. That's sort of pretty much his role, is to sort of just help them out. Now with this one here, bring it down. Yeah, I've got it up to the point where I can get +6 armor penetration, which, you know, I should actually make use of that. I mean, I'm using, like, I've got these guys now that are close by to be with that Commissar, and I could have pulled the Commissar back into here as well if I wanted to, because this is, you know, pretty much just infantry as well. Anyway, we've done everything we have to do down through there with this group of infantry. We'll just move that one forward. And so we've fired with this one. I can now do pretty good damage, not so much against the gunship, but against these others. Oops, where are we? These are incredible, range 6. They just don't do a massive amount of actual damage. Now these are all completely broken, so that means that they've got negative 33% accuracy, and they also plus 33% damage is taken because they are broken. That one's still got some morale. Veterans take less damage. 1 to 4. I'll just do whatever damage I can through these. I love the voice mod. Now we've still got this thing. Let's just start to pump away at this particular unit here. It's got armor of 8. It hasn't moved, so I do actually have a good shot. I can either destroy that or start to work away at this one here. Now this thing has been chasing through this particular unit. Now I want that one right out of the way. It's almost dead. This little scout that we've got, and we've had this since the start of the game, so yeah, I do want to try to protect it. So we'll move it back, and then we'll try to get it healed. Okay, so ordering cities. So this one here, the Bulgrins, I think I'll just keep it where it is. Like it's, I'm not going to worry about building anything else just yet. I wouldn't mind getting a Hydra, which I haven't researched yet, just to get the anti-air ability. So I might sort of research one of those. Actually, no, we'll probably say we're doing what we're doing here. Again, I'm pretty good with the tanks and everything else that we've actually got. I don't need anything else with the actual groups that we actually do have actually out on the field at this point in time. So the city itself, we're up to 22 population out of 28 that we can now have in the city. So this is a monstrously big city. Can still get a few of these as well. I might just throw a few of these down. I'm right on the limits of my population at the moment. Loyalty is very, very healthy. So I can actually probably even afford to get another city. In which case, maybe we get ourselves a Tech Priest Engineer. I've only got one of the Cult Mechanicus in the city itself. I've got 4 of the Imperial Barracks, so I can pump these out really fast, and I've got 3 of the Manufactorums as well, so I can actually end up getting the vehicles very quickly. Exit the city. Okay, we'll end our turn here. Now the turn times are a bit slow. These are fairly early, so these will actually have a turn first, but it's good. It's heartening to sort of see that they're actually starting to run away from where we are. There's big damage there. Yep, we've lost them. It's got a new weapon that we haven't seen before. Okay, we've got even more forces here. I'm going to have to run from here. This is now too strong. I don't have the anti-aircraft, the anti-air abilities in my units to do the damage. Okay, so we're taking losses. So we're not even halfway through the map yet. We're getting close. Yeah, the Sinunan through here are just they're just floating around. I actually left them alone because they can't take over. So they're over here. They can't take over ground areas, but they will harass anything that does sort of move up. So I didn't bother killing them when I sort of took all these areas. This is right on the edge of where we've been before. So okay, well, we've got one unit died there. I'll be wanting to get a replacement there, I think. They are quite useful. The infantry that we have are very, very weak. Like, they're probably the weakest in the game as well. So the infantry is terribly bad. So the starts are really, really tough for the Astra Militarum, like with the guardsmen. And so we've been losing a few of the heavy weapon squads because they do a lot of damage. They just don't have a lot of hit points. This one here, still going to keep this one going here. Let's just keep on sort of trying to get this one up. This one's trying to also then heal up as well. I should swap them over, but look, it's getting close enough. They're moving back away. Got to find the city. The Space Marine city will just be a single city. What do I get? I get get very limited attacks. This thing here, yeah, the Crackstorm missile silo. That's what it used. That's what did the damage. 7.2 damage. Twin link las cannons, range 3. So this is range 4. Wow. Okay. And then we've got the heavy bolter there as well, range 2. So we're outside the range of the bolter. So these are going to, like that armor penetration 3, that's 4. High accuracy with high damage. Way too much for our lowly old forces. Now, this has also got a heavy gun, which means that it reduces accuracy after moving. So, but I need to now take these things away from here. Let's just get right into the forest. Now we've got forest all the way around through here, so let's just hide. Bring that one in, and I do get a free shot with this guy. There's another captain, he's level 8. This thing here has taken some damage, but it's just not going to do enough. I do 2.3, 2.6 against the captain, 1.8, 1.5. I need to start bringing these aircraft down. They do a lot of damage. Let's keep on working our way on this one here. So this is a gunship, and this is a gunship as well. Storm Raven, Storm Talon gunship. It's got the twin-linked assault cannons, which does a lot of damage, and the Skyhammer missile launcher. This one here has got twin-linked assault cannons in through there. Heavy twin-linked the heavy bolters. It's got the twin-linked bolt guns and also the Storm Strike missile. So this is the one we have to get rid of. Not so much this one over here. All right, this one can now move. So let's go and position it in the woods. Just get it away from that front. Now I can actually smack this thing with artillery. Now we know there's a captain in there as well. If I move this one into here, I then do get a shot. It's just tactical squad, not going to do enough damage. So we've got these guys on the run. I would like to get the captain, but I think we'll just keep on going against this fortress. We've got a cliff that runs through there, wireweed in the middle there. Which way should we go? Still not seeing much down the bottom here. Get rid of you. Now here we go. Here we go. This guy's down to 68 of 82 hit points, so he's taken a bit of damage. But I think he'll still be okay. Now I could actually just leave him on top. And we've still got this guy as well, which I'm going to have to leave him over here somewhere. If I move him in close, I'll just leave him over here. That's going to get rid of the Fortress of Redemption. And this one can really hit any of these. And I want to be killing off some of these sorts of units. None of them are super threatening. Yeah, let's just see what else we can spot. Yeah, 0.6. That's a chaplain. Kill off that one. The Terminators I want to get rid of, so I'll smack that one. That's going to then reduce the morale of the others around it. So we've still got these. Now this will do good damage. The Storm Raven gunship is a problem. I do need to I need to bring that one down. If I can kill off a few of the others around it. It's not going to work. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work. I've used, what have I used? I've fired with that one, and that one. So I've only got 2 shots left. They're going to have to move down now towards the fight. I do a little bit of damage there. Don't get to kill any of these off completely. Look, I'll just keep on working away at this one, I think. That is the bigger threat for my armed forces. Now I don't have an easy way through rough terrain at this point in time. Now I could race even further away, but I think I'm far enough away here. Let's just hold position and heal up. I want to sort of come through the middle now. Yeah, so we're seeing the tower. I think it's the tower that are here. Now the scout walker up through here is literally just also to come and sweep through different areas. So I'll move it down through this side. They just had like a little raiding force that took this. Here we go. We've now got the Thunderbolts. We'll start to bring them forward. I can go and do the Supersonic. So this is a increases the movement by 2. So we'll do one of those and start to bring this one down into the fights. Probably swing this one down to join the main army. Order cities. Get another one of those. Thank you. Okay, so we've got, yeah, that one's going to be okay. That one's still building another void port, just so I can get them really fast. I want to be able to pump these things out of here really, really quickly. Everything else is looking good, so order cities, the next one. Back over here. Food is not dramatically difficult for me. Energy is potentially a problem. I don't think I've got anything that's 10% energy there and there. Look, I'll grab that. I'll just keep on getting more energy. We'll just come back down and just see what they've got. So we've still got a lot of fighting to do down here. But we have pushed them out of the ruins now, at least. But we may have to run. We may have to sort of bounce back, depending on the damage that they do. Yeah, that was big. So I'm going to have to now retreat with this guy. I left him out in the open, but he'll survive at least. That's what I've been finding, is that they'll sort of be able to do damage to one or two vehicles, but not, you know, I can still keep on rolling forward with the other three. So I've sort of got like 3 tanks that tend to be fairly strong, although to be honest, now the commander's taken a bit of a beating as well. We've got this unit which is still a fair way off coming through, so what we might do is actually reset up in this forest, get everyone healthy again, and then go for another way forward. Although they're trying to run as well. It's a Sinunan through there.
Yes, my lord. Scout Sentinels redeployed. Thunderbolt reporting in. Moving to your course.
I might even move the
My mind is ready.
move this one down to the other fight as well.
Won't be a problem, my lord.
Yeah, we're seeing forces down here now that just haven't been touched in the game. This is the middle of the map.
As you command, my lord.
Kill that one with the Valkyrie.
My lord, you call. Orders received.
You can get on board the Chimera.
Personnel carrier standing by. Transport underway.
Now we're still in the middle of the map through here, so I think raiding is going to be okay. Now we don't know, we're not seeing what's in here just yet. A little bit risky. I think what I'll do is I'll heal this one up.
Ready for action, sir. Scanning for hostiles.
Okay, nothing close by.
There's no hiding from us.
I think, yeah, we'll actually take a shot there.
Ross reporting.
Now I need to get him out of there.
Take a sit. Stay alert. Gunner, target 36 degrees right. Ross reporting.
Yeah, we can almost bring this gunship down, the Storm Talon. Which would be more useful than nearly anything else.
Astra Militarum. Smarten up. Commander is boxing in.
Yeah, I can bring him down with this guy.
Ross reporting.
I want to get within 2 for these attacks, so let's just stay on the cliff here.
Just there. Another one for the scrappy.
They don't do great damage against the armor.
Commander here.
Bring this thing down.
Cavalry arrives, my friends.
And then I will be wanting to heal this one up, ultimately.
Coordinates. Let him have it. Southwest crew reporting in.
This one here, it's within range of my heavy bolters. So I'll definitely hit that one. So we can use the heavy bolter from the front of the... I should have zoomed in.
Commander is boxing in.
That one fires. This one's too far away.
Going coordinates. Yes,
Let's just go back to here. Actually, what have we got? If I click on this one here, we're at 63 of 77, so now we're still a turn away.
yes, my lord.
What I'll do is I will give it a boost of 8.
Spirits paid.
So that one should come good next turn. Then we can start to come back in and focus on this one here.
Armored transport. That's an affirmative,
I'm not going to see anything else down this way.
Barsize, going coordinates.
It's funny because this one's not actually a heavy gun. I actually assumed that this one, the Earthshaker cannon, would be one that would be where you'd take less damage, like it would give less damage if you moved. But it's not. I can actually move and shoot with these.
Barsize, going
Like, so I actually can do more damage here. If I move this one into here, I actually do more damage because of the heavy gun at the front. Yeah, that kills it off.
Right lads, got our coordinates. Fire!
With that gun there.
Basquez crew reporting in.
Like they've only got 33 hit points, which is still enough, but it's just yeah, I might as well hit it at range, I think.
Fire the main battery! Smarten up. Commander is boxing in.
Just have to bring them forward.
As you command, my lord.
All right, in turn. So they're moving away. The AI is very, very clever in this game. I mean, it's moving away to try to get its forces nice and strong again. It's going after what it considers to be the weaker option. We've got the Overwatch in there. It's going after the Rattlings, I think. Yeah. So I've got a couple of commanders coming up this way. All right. Well, we're going to lick our wounds, I think, and then we'll be back. So Akagort is saying, not sure whether to grab this in the sail or wait for the battle sector. Actually, that reminds me, I should point out, where is it there? If you do, I think that all the Steam sale prices are available on that store as well. So shameless plug. So Toothless Shark is saying this is way better than Battle Sector in my opinion, although you could get both. I think Battle Sector will be a great game. The one thing I don't warm to with Battle Sector is that it doesn't have random maps. It's the other than that, I think it's exceptional, but that's just the one little area that I really wish it had. So we've now got Kraken bolts. This is a bit of a game changer for us. This then allows all of our bolt weapons, and nearly everything we have has got bolt weapons, is going to then actually have armor penetration. So that's going to be very, very useful. Let's just go to our research screen. So I'm thinking it would have been useful for us to have had, way back from here, the Hydra. The fast tank unit with the excels against airborne targets. I might get that simply because I know I've got the Tau coming as well. So let's go and grab one of those right now. It's only one turn for that. Yeah. So the battle sector is as I say, it's going to be a very, very good game. It's the look of it looks exceptional. Also, you don't have the range of units yet. Like, so it is sort of fairly new, but it's the game mechanics in that are good as well. But yeah, I don't think there's. Look, to be honest, like it'll be a long, long time before it gets even close to being anywhere near as good as Gladius. I think Gladius is just an absolutely exceptional game. So we're taking these from the Tau, which they won't like. So we've now got this one. I'll fire at things as we come through. Still a long way from the fights.
Orders received and understood.
Ah, here we go. Pink Horrors. What do they have? Melee. So they can't interact with the gunships. That one's taken some damage at some point. So whoever was down the south here was actually active.
Armored transport. Transferring to new location.
Just move across, sort of try to join up with the others now. This commander is going to be a bit of a problem for me. Rattlings get to fire and then run. That's pretty much the only unit in the game, I think, that can do that. So you can get on board again.
Sentinels here. Yes, my lord.
I'll just send that one back just to get Overwatch. Okay, well,
Armored transport. Transport underway.
I'm using these just for sweeping.
Limited us reporting.
Let's heal everyone up.
Crew reporting in.
Your orders. Battle tank here. Take a sit. Stay alert.
Smarten up. Commander is boxing in.
Ah, not quite far enough.
Limiros reporting.
Yes, my lord. Relocating.
I'll come back and work on this tank. Now, these are all at 100%.
Coordinates. Boss going coordinates. Moving to new firing location. As you command, my lord. Smarten up. Commander is boxing in. Yes, my lord.
So I want to use those bolt guns. Now the Terminators, what have they got? They've got Lightning Claw, which is melee, so they don't have any Overwatch at all.
Smarten up. Commander is boxing in.
I can do damage against that one there. What else have we got? We've still got this one as well.
Commander is boxing in. Of course, moving.
Ah, we don't get the range with that one. Yeah, that's the big gun goes between 2 and 6. So being right next to someone is not actually good for these. Forgot about that.
Basilisk crew reporting in.
There's no other big benefits of really moving this one up. Now they'll come back again when they've got enough, so I just need to annoy them enough. I can get rid of one more unit there. I mean, the battle sector is coming like with the sisters, isn't it? That's releasing with 2 factions. You don't get to play as the Tyranids with that one as well.
What do you require?
It's funny though, the lack of random maps for me is a massive thing. Now we've got energy is something that I'm going to need more ore, to be honest. If I go to the ore mines, I really do need more ore. Water cities, back in through here. So we're getting a lot of energy from this particular city. Let's just go and grab another energy sector. It does have wireweed in it. Not that that'll matter that much, I don't think. Food is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Let's just go this way. Actually, we need to get another growth sector in here as well. So next to the city. And we're still a little way away before getting the next gunship. Yeah, so, oh, damn it, these are going to hurt. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that's going to kill it. Oh, wow, that's great. Now, we don't get to heal when that actually happens. The aircraft at the moment is quite difficult. And, yes, we're trying to just fix these things up. So I can just keep them trying to repair. But yeah, anything that moves near them is going to attract attention. Where'd that commander go? Not sure where the... he must be down here somewhere, I guess. Yeah, the Lehman Russ tanks have been great. Ah, they can damage this. So we do have to be a little bit careful. Got a demon there.